Okay, so our brand new single is dropping on Friday, and it's called Breakup Song. And I think there's a little snippet coming out today, just a little teaser, weezer. But it's a bop. It's so good. If I don't say so myself.
How did this song come about, and what made you go, you know what, this is the next song that we have to push out there. This has got to be it.
Well, weirdly, so I always say, like, when you're in a writing session, sometimes it is the worst day. Nothing's coming out. No one's getting that creative. You order some Uber Eats, you get your taxi, and you go home. And it's like, that wasn't happening. Other days you go in, and it can just be magical. And we went in with Camille, and we wrote, I think, 6 or 7 songs in one day. And Breakup Song was one of them, but it was the most basic demo ever, to the point where it was like the beat was all over the place, like it was so messy, and it was just Camille on the mic like like that. And for some reason we was just obsessed with it, so we played it to our friends and family, and we were like, look, ignore it, it's really rough, it's all over the place, but it's a vibe, like, what do you think? And people were obsessed with it, and everybody loved it. Like, Alex loved it. It's just a really feel good, vibey song, like with that 80s influence. And we were like, right, we have to get in ASAP, finish this song, prioritize it. And it was never going to be first single, like, for a long time, because it was so basic and unfinished. But me and the girls were like, no, we have a feeling, like, we feel like this is the one. And the label were like, how can you tell when it's Camille going on the thing? And I was like, we can tell. So we finished it, got it all polished, put our heart and souls into it to kind of pitch it to the label and be like, see, it's magic. And then everyone just fell in love with it, started switching everything around, making that the first single. And then, we were going to hold off on releasing it, but I just feel like now's a good time to release, cheer everyone up a little bit.
100%. Now, you mentioned him there. How is the big man? How is Alex?
He's good. He's really good.
It must be a tough time for him, obviously being a Liverpool player, with it all going so well. Now it's kind of all just on pause. I mean, how has he been finding it?
I literally keep saying to people, they're like, oh, how's Alex? I'm like, he's good, but one, try rationing with an athlete in your house. Like, it's impossible. He's never full. He's like a pit that just doesn't fill up. So he's eaten literally everything in the kitchen. I've done nothing but cook and clean. I feel like a little housewifey. And he has a weird half hour, like, every day, because he's so energetic every day at training. He'll do like his training session, and then he'll just have a funny half hour, and I'm like, what are you doing now? Like,
yeah, definitely. Now, it of course is not just a Q&A. This is a quarantine and A. Okay. Now, what I want to do is, I've got a bunch of questions here that were sent in from your wonderful fans and our listeners. So we've got a couple here. Okay. Now, this is from, as a strange username, Perrie's 5 Min, right? Asked, describe Little Mix's friendship in 3 words.
Oh,
sorry, what was that? You just threw a monkey. What are you doing?
He wants to play fetch.
Who? Let me see.
Where is he?
He
just keeps coming over with these toys like, mummy, fetch.
I've been the same.
Sorry.
So 3 words. 3 words. Describe the friendship.
Okay, so loyal.
Yeah.
Caring.
Yeah.
Dedicated.
3 wonderful things. Very, very nice indeed. I love the fact that your dog is still low-key trying to play a little game with you as well. I love that. Honestly, I've been going through the same. It's mental torture.
Oh,
now, Lucille has asked, what do you think about a collaboration with Mabel one day? That's a good one.
Yes. We've actually thought about this before. I swear we were chatting about this quite a while ago, but we love Mabel. She's so epic. And she's just bringing out bop after bop, isn't she?
Yeah,
I
really,
love her.
really good. But that would definitely be something you girls would be up for.
100%. Yeah.
Really good. Perrie's Bub, maybe this is Alex, asked, what's the most special song you've ever written and why?
The most special song we've ever written.
I guess it's quite hard because there's 4 of you, isn't there? So I mean, I guess
There's
maybe what's
so
the most special one for
many.
you? What's the one that means the most to you, you think?
Probably Shout Out.
Yeah.
I feel like it just came at a really good time.
Yeah, it came at a great time, and I think that pushed you girls into like the outside of the stratosphere at that point.
Yeah, I love that song, and I never get tired of singing it either.
Yeah, I mean, it is an absolute banger. Lena's asked, who made you join TikTok?
Oh, okay. I've always loved TikTok, but when I see people doing the in the feedback, but when I see people doing like the dance moves and stuff, I just think, how have you got the time to learn that? Like, learning choreography for a tour is the bane of my life. So to do it on an app for fun was not my cup of tea. And then I saw the Stay one, and I thought, I wonder if I can give it a go. So I attempted it a few times, and Alex was losing his head. He was like, why can't you get it? And I'm like, it's not that easy. It's really hard. So he was getting it so easily. He just sees something and picks it up. And I was like, I think it took us about 6 times to get it because I just couldn't do it.
Well, 100%. And do you know what? I'm sincerely hoping, just like Layla, who's asked, can we get a breakup song challenge on TikTok?
Wow, there might be one.
There might be one. Oh, please give us a tiny little example.
I'll probably get it wrong.
No, go on, try.
This is just a tiny little sneak peek. I think it goes like this. Right. Yes.
One. Wait.
So swing. I think it's this. It might have changed overnight and I've been asleep, but this is it for now. Swing, swing, round, swing, and then
swing, round, swing.
Chest into an X.
Yeah.
Heart, break it.
Perfect. Very good. I quite like that.
I feel like it's not even that, but it's fine.
And we've made one for now. That'll be up online in a second.
Yeah.
We've got loads of people as well. Thank you so much for all of these comments. Nadina's asked, oh wow, this is quite a big one. Can you still sing a bit of the lyrics to the Korean version of Wings? I guess you remember it.
Korean. Damn. I always remember the Japanese one.
What's the Japanese one?
Oh, it's going to be my harmony, and the lead's not there, but it's the last time I kissed you took a lie to
Oh, that's great. That's sick. I like that one. Really, really good. Really good. I'm glad that question came in. Nick has asked, how do you memorize the lyrics of your new songs? Do you really sit down and memorize them, or does it just come naturally when you're recording it over and over again?
I think it just comes naturally when we record it over and over again. But I've noticed, I know this sounds really stupid, but I'm 26 now, and I feel like I do not remember things the way I used to a few years ago.
Yeah, I know. I feel like I'm turning into my dad already.
Do you feel that?
Yeah.
Because I used to get into choreography, and obviously I wasn't like Louis Spence or whatever, but I would pick up something like, and it would be all right. But now when I get into rehearsals, it takes me probably like a day to learn an 8 step. Like, it's mad.
Who's the quickest? Who do you think out of all 4 of you, who's the quickest at picking things up, whether that be dance moves, new lyrics, etc.?
Well, dance moves is definitely Jade. Yeah. People just have a good memory for these things, and Jade has it. She sits out at the front along the mirrors, eats a sandwich, and watches for 5 minutes, and then she'll get up and have it, and I think, what? How? And I'm there sweating, like, again, 1 and 2 and what is it? Like, she just gets it. She's so good. And then lyrics wise and stuff, not Leanne. Me or Leanne will probably get the lyrics wrong.
You or Leanne get the lyrics wrong. Right, okay, what about this one? Kirsty asked, what are you currently in the middle of watching on Netflix?
Money Heist.
Oh, it's good. Oh, it is very good. It's very good.
A joke. I can't believe I've never seen it before.
No, it's a tiring watch because of the subtitles, but shouts to our Spanish friends. What a series.
Yeah. So I just started it a few days ago, and I'm on series 2, episode 7 or something.
Have you seen Tiger King? That's my personal question.
Tiger King?
Tiger King, I guarantee you, and I know you will literally message us back saying, thank you for making me watch that.
Is it a series or a movie?
It's a series. It's a series. If you're in the comments right now and you've seen Tiger King, back me up on this one. It is unreal.
Okay.
Very good. Me and my missus are absolutely obsessed. I can't get over it.
Right, okay.
Right, here we go. What about this one? Light Soups asked, who is your favourite Friends character and why?
Ross.
Yeah.
And I feel like he doesn't get a lot of favouritism.
No, I know he doesn't. He is like, he's the unsung hero of the group.
I just love it. He's just such a nerd, but funny. Like, I love him. Fine by me. Like, he's my favourite.
Perfect. I still think one of my favourite episodes ever is when he gets his teeth whitened. It's still the best. It's still the best. Cody's asked, what's one goal you want to achieve with the LM6 era? That's a good one.
I think, which we have done with this album, is just bringing back the fun pop Little Mix.
Yeah.
Because I think with obviously LM5, I think we always want to mature. We always want to kind of create different sounds and work with new genres and make things a bit more R&B, a bit more like whatever. But I think we all just love, and I think our fans love when we just do pop, like popular, good music. Like,
oh, mate,
so.
Well, I think, you know, you girls, every kind of time that you come back with a new record, it just gets better and better. And it's so lovely to see because you end up growing with it. Do you know what I mean? And all your fan base that are still here, I mean, it just shows how incredible your fan base are because it is. I've never been, literally, if one of you get mentioned in the same tweet as me, I can't even look at my Twitter for the next day.
Oh,
honestly, I can't even look. Right, we've got Perrie Lightning saying, what do you think about Demi Lovato's new song, I Love Me? Have you heard that one?
Have I heard that one? I mean, if it's Demi Lovato, I'm going to be obsessed with it anyway. I love her so much.
Yeah, she's wicked. Now, we've got something here. It says from Helen, who says, LM5 had a theme of women empowerment and self-love. Does this album have a theme?
Kind of, yeah. But I can't tell you what it is because it's the album title.
Yeah. Very good. Okay, well, I liked it, though, but it does have a theme.
Mm-hmm. Perfect. Kind of, yeah.
I really like that. Okay, and what about this one? This is from Patricia. Asked, is there some amazing vocal moment that we can expect from Little Mix members on the new album? Like absolutely phenomenal moments from each member.
Oh yeah, always expect nothing less.
I was gonna say, yeah, they're always in there. They're absolutely epic. Now Emma has said, what do you think you'd be if you didn't go on to X Factor? It's a classic question, but it's a good question. So if you never went on to X Factor,
I'd be stuck doing something I probably didn't like. I don't know. I think I've always just wanted to sing. I'm not really good at anything else. I'm like good at bits and bobs here, but I don't think there's a career in knitting that I know of.
I used to clean the toilets in gyms. That was my job.
Did you?
Yeah, I know. That was my job.
Look at us now.
I know. Not bad. Now, Little Mixer 9293 asked, what's your favourite nickname for Alex?
Nickname?
Like, do you have a pet name? My missus says she has pet names for me, and I'm just like, and then I always call her out, and I'm like, you don't. And what did she said to me the other day? She goes, yes, I do. I call you Poo Poo. And I was like, no, you don't. And if you ever have, please never do. Like, is there
at
any
least not in
Alex
public.
is like, what are you saying? Yeah.
I just call him Bubs.
Yeah.
Or just Bubs or Babe or Baby or something, I guess. Just generic.
Yeah. Generic little lovely names. I like it.
Yeah.
Georgia, just quickly, last couple of ones. Georgia says, what's the best group call you've ever had? Have you FaceTimed anyone famous or like just had a really surreal moment over FaceTime? Or I guess, do you guys FaceTime each other a lot, or do you just voice call?
No, we just voice call and voice note in our group chat 24/7. I don't think I've. I spoke to Steve Perrie on the phone once, and for those who don't know, because our fans are obviously younger, it's Steve Perrie, the lead singer from Journey, who I was named after, who's like my idol. And yeah, I spoke to him on the phone and I just sobbed. I didn't really say much. I was like,
how did that happen? What did he say?
I think the label in America kind of organised it because they know him. and they've worked with him in the past, and I'm fully obsessed with him. And we used to do this thing with a guy that we work with in America. He'd be like, right, watch what she can do. It's like a talent. You just throw a Journey song out there and she'll sing it to you like a jukebox, because I know like pretty much every song. And he was like, yeah, try this. Da, da, da. And then they were like, she's fully in love with him. And then I was doing supporting Demi Lovato on tour.
Yeah.
And my team came in and they were like, oh, someone's on the phone for you. And I was like, oh, okay, hi. Like, just being my nerdy little self. I was like, hi, what's happening? You all right? And he's like, hey, it's Steve Perrie from Journey. And I just went, and then I didn't know what to say. And then I freaked out because I thought it was a joke, but it wasn't. He was like, oh, it was the most surreal moment of my life. Like, I just love him so much. And he was so lovely. Like, they say you should never meet your idols, but he seemed really sweet.
Oh, that's so nice. I love moments like that. We've got a question here from Jake who says, what's the thing you've struggled with the most about staying home?
Well, I think people who are used to a routine and people who like to get out and about are finding it difficult because obviously they don't have those comforts of routine. Like, I know a lot of my friends are struggling, but I'm a bit of a recluse and I like it. So I think because I've got a little garden, I can go out and get fresh air, and I still feel like I'm kind of doing something with my day, but I quite enjoy doing nothing. I quite like being left alone.
Yeah.
So I'm just keeping myself busy on the inside, like just doing different things like knitting and putting tan on. I don't know why I tanned, but I did. And I'm looking a little blotchy.